Hello, my name is Marie and I'm a textile designer. As you can tell, I'm French. Fair Isle is home to only 50 residents and I'm so lucky to be one of them since 2017. I decided to create an online course where I will share all the technique I know to make beautiful garments. This Fair Isle Knitting Masterclass is going to bring your machine knitting skills to the next level. I will be sharing with you all the technique and secret to make beautiful garments at home. There are 9 patterns increasing in difficulty. This course will not only show you how to knit and hand finish, but also how to fix any mistake that inevitably happen when knitting on a machine. The wool we use here on Fair Isle is of course Shetland wool. It's just the best wool for knitting in 2 colors, because once you washed it, it kind of fell together and become one fabric. So it's really warm, it's sustainable, it's harvested here on the island and spun in Shetland. The manufacturer I work with is Jamieson of Shetland. They have over 200 colors, so it's a dream for a designer. They sell their yarn on cone and on ball. The cones are really good for the knitting machine because they're oiled. There is so many colors and so many sizes in my patterns that I couldn't physically give you quantity for every type of colorway I'm offering you or every sizes that I'm proposing. So I will only give you an estimation of the final amount of yarn in one garment. All the garments, so the sleeveless, the jumper and the cardigan, are all coming in 6 sizes. So the first size is probably a very small size that is more for children, but and maybe teenager. But the larger sizes, they are going to be knitted in 4 panels for the front and back. So 2 panels for the front and 2 panels for the back, sewn in the middle with a mattress stitch. That's because your machine has a certain width that we cannot go above because of the number of needles, but I just like that those garments can be accessible to any sizes. So it does take a longer time, but it does really give you the same quality, because like you cannot tell where I join back, and you cannot tell when the mattress stitch, where the mattress stitch is for the back and front, so it will just be the same in the front of your jumper once you master the technique. So you can see that's my seam, that's my mattress stitch seam on the inside, but on the outside you cannot tell, so it doesn't matter if it's on your front. So that's how the size 5 and 6 are knitted. There will be full explanation in the written instruction for those as well. The course is provided with 6 colorways, so I've chosen to make one with only the natural color of the Shetland sheep. So they have the dark brown and the murret, and the sholmit and the esset. It's all natural color of sheep that are undyed, and it's really a classic look. This colorway is inspired by the design that made Fair Isle knitting famous all over the world. It's using bright blue, red and yellow, and natural brown of the sheep and a white color. I also designed a couple of swatches that are easier for beginners, so they only use the same background, and the foreground is the one that is changing color. It's going in gradient of red or gradient of blue, and I think it's quite easy to adapt it to any color you like. So it was more some colorways for you to get started with Fair Isle knitting and be able to play also a bit on your own with colors. I've also got the same in the other way, where it's the background that is in color and the foreground that is in white. And same, it's a bit more complicated, there's a bit more changing of color because the background is changing, but the foreground is staying the same throughout, so it's also quite a good piece for beginner. And same, it's always using 3 color of red, with the darker one on the outside of the large pattern and the lightest one in the middle of the large pattern. And then the smaller pattern, there's a 9-row pattern in between the large pattern, is always in the same color. So it's quite easy to just replicate this in different shades of color.